All right, we're loading into race number 9 of the NOS Energy playoffs here. Tonight, racing at ISM. Perky is on the pole tonight. Should be taking the green flag lap here, probably right when we load in here. All right, here we go. Green flag is waving. Got Mac the Breadman on the outside here tonight. Got Buckshot on the inside there, looking for second. Got 12 guys, I think, made the show here tonight. Big race here for a few guys here. Next week we'll be at Homestead for the championship. We have, I think we got a caution on the track here already. Meanwhile, what I was saying here is that we got Mac the Breadman and Wreckfest have already punched their ticket to Homestead next week. Batman, Perky, and Buckshot, they're sitting 3rd and 4th in points here. They're pretty safe here for points-wise, but Cocky and Chef Charlie are trying to get their way, or earn their way into Homestead. Both of them pretty far behind in points here. So we got to keep our eye on that 19 car of Chef Charlie and the 46 of Cocky here. See if they can sneak a win and punch their ticket to Homestead here, and then that'll probably bump out Buckshot there for points here. So we'll see what happens here. See if anyone makes any pit stops here. I think pit road might be open here. Might have maybe got one lap of green in. We got Buckshot staying out there for some track position. Still not sure what I think about this new configuration of ISM here. Plus, it's kind of hard for me to get used to calling it ISM instead of Phoenix. Kind of an old school type guy. Kind of like the way ISM used to be there with start finish line. But they do have one of the sweetest victory lanes and stuck a lot of money into the place here. So that has to get people pretty excited about the track. We'll see if that number 4 there of Buckshot, who's stayed out on the track there leading the race there, we'll see if he can drive it like Kevin Harvick. Kevin Harvick's kind of the man when it comes to this track. Kind of looking like the 4 is going to take the outside line here. I'm not sure if that's the line that I would prefer here, but kind of like that the inside. So you can cut that corner off. Oh, now he's pulling ahead. Maybe he is gonna take the inside. Got Travis D in the 87 tonight here. Got himself a new little paint scheme there, representing looks like John Deere colors. Alright, I think we're going to go green here this time. Does look like the 4 is going to take the inside line. Here we go, green. 48 kind of taking a peek there. See if he gets to the inside of the 4. I think he's going to get there. 2 getting a nice little restart there as well. Maybe that 2 car can play spoiler here tonight, get himself a W. He's fast each and every week there of Mr. Leroy. Can't quite break through and get that W. Could it be tonight? Just kind of lurking there in 3rd place there. See what happens between the 4 and 48. 4 and 48 hanging tough here. 2 taking a peek on the inside, 9 on the outside of him. 48 gets that run off the corner. He can stick it on the inside. Ooh, the 4 getting a little racy there coming down. The 2 on the inside of him, the 9. Got a good little race here going at the beginning of the race here. 48 does clear him. 2 to second. DL Rocca. Don't know if 13 is his usual number. In a little different car here. Cocky has a different paint scheme as well. Oh, got rock bottom in the 7. I don't think that's his normal car here. That's a little bit different as well. Back on board here with Perky, extending his lead a little bit here. 9 looking to get under for second. Well, we've got a big jam up there for 5th. Got the 24 of Wreckfest up to 5th. Ratliff hanging there in 6th. Inmate in 7th. Mr. Leroy hanging tough on the outside. 48 losing a little of the lead that he had built up there. Not sure if kind of slipped off or maybe brushed the wall. Cocky, a lot of damage on that 46 car. That's not a good way to start out the night for him. Same with the 87. Nine car closing in on the 48 here. Oh, 48 into the wall a little bit. Pushed off the corner. 9 to the lead. To me at this track, it's all about how you get through the old turn 1. Still kind of throws me off. They're calling it turn 3 now. It's all about how you get through that corner. You can make up a lot of time or lose a lot of time in that corner. The old dog leg there, kind of turn 1, I guess you would say. That's pretty speaks for itself there. Turn 2, though, you just gotta be patient. Roll off the throttle. First and second kind of built himself a nice little lead over third there. We got Ratliff there, hanging in there, 6th spot. See what happens here as the tires start to wear off. Cars free up a little bit here. Got 3rd place there, watching 4 of Buckshot and Leroy there, racing for 3rd. Got to get that car low there going into turn 3 there, but you got to make sure that you don't hit that inside wall there. We'll see if anyone decides to drill that wall here tonight. 2, Mr. Leroy slipping up a little bit here. Wreckfest looking to capitalize, but we got the 42 pushing off a turn 2 there. 24 looking to make a move for 4th. Meanwhile, we got Mac the Bread Man kind of extending his lead a little bit there. Two looking to make a move on the 4. 2 sucking back up to the 4 here. Looks to be getting through on turn 3 there pretty well. Chef Charlie looks like must have hit the wall a little bit here at some point. Same with DL Rock. Number 18 car looks pretty clean so far tonight. The 87, boy, it's pretty hard to see out of that cockpit view with the hood pushed up like it is. Alright, looks like Perky's hanging tough there. Just kind of waiting for the 9 to slip up a little bit. Nah, he'll be right there. '24 is up the 4th. Now we got Ratliff hanging there, looking to maybe make a move on 5th. Perky's closing the gap a little bit on our leader now. Seems like the car has settled down a little bit here. '24 slipped up there at some point, back to 6th. Two looking to make a move for 3rd. Coming up on here at about 10 laps to go of stage 1 here. Besides that first caution, it's been a clean race here. Well, we got 48's lost a lot of ground here to our leader. Right on board here. See if he's trying to save some fuel or tires. Guys should be good on fuel here this first stage, but the question is how are they on tires? Got the 2 car there, Mr. Leroy up to 3rd place. 4th place is Buckshot. 5th is Ratliff. Well, this is interesting because now the 2 car is actually in 6th spot. Got a battle for 3rd here, though. Ratliff up to 3rd. Trying to get 4th place. All right, we got the 48 closing in on our leader again here. The battle here, we got the 24 up to 3rd place here. Ratliff hanging tough on the outside. The 2, Mr. Leroy, up to 5th. See if we can stay on this battle here for the lead here, see if this heats up. Alright, we got Mr. Leroy back up here mixing it up for 3rd place with Ratliff. I think it's just at this point a matter of just trying to hang on to the car here with the tire wear. It's a possibility at this track we might see a blown tire. Always makes it for a little exciting experience. Leaders coming by this time. I think we'll get 2 to go. 42 up on the high side there. Whoa, we got the battle heating up here a little bit for 1st place here. Battles all over here in the top 6 cars here. I think, if I'm not mistaken, this is going to be for the white flag here. Perky seems to close in a little bit the start and finish line here. All over the 9. Gives them a little bit of a bump, it looks like. Alright, looks like the 9 car did get the win here. Oh boy. Okay, good thing the 87 was ghosted there. Two car Mr. Leroy. I think he got himself 3rd. No blown tires. Good green flag run there to start the race here. All right here. We got Buckshot there. Give his pit crew a raise here. Leading us to the line here, starting stage 2. Perky underneath the 9 car of Mac the Bread Man here. Oh, looks like guys can make it here on fuel here again this stage. Question's going to be about tires. 9 looking to the outside of the 4. 48 diving low, trying to get underneath the 24. 9 car trying to pull a power move off here on the outside. Can't quite make it. Looking to pull the crossover now. Make him think Perky. 48 up in the ball. 9 makes a nice little crossover. So far, a pretty quiet night here for the 19 and 46 of Conkey. Looks like he's got that damage fixed. Rock bottom and then made up in the wall here a little bit. Four back around the 9. Good to see a little bit of battling going on here for the lead here. Kind of thought that maybe the 9 might walk away here once it got around the 4, but 4 coming back strong here. Currently just hanging tight there in second. Taking a peek underneath the 4 here, but falling back in line. Looks like here we got the top 6 cars and then the rest of the field here. Kind of splitting about half here. 18 car running good here so far tonight here. Inmate sitting there in 7th spot, kind of leading the group of the back 5 cars here. Yeah, Rock struggling with the handling on the car here so far. Nine car pushing a little high here, allows the 24 to close in a little bit. Looks like that John Deere car there has his damage fixed a little bit. $19 around 46. That's gonna take care of the tire wear factor here. Guys coming to pits. Get that makes guys a little more racy, knowing that they don't have to save for tires here. Looks like the 4 beat the 9 out on pits. That 4 pit crew is on its game so far tonight. I think we're going green this time here. Actually calling that off. We're going to go around one more time. We do take the green. We'll have 20 laps to go here. Here we go, green. 4 gets a good start here. 24 taking a peek on the inside of the 9. Ooh, someone made a good save there back. I think that's the number 7 car back there. 9 taking a peek on the inside of the 4. See if he can make a stick here. Looks like the 9 is going to clear him here. 9 to the lead. 24 in third. 48 making a move on fourth. So far, that 18 car there had himself a nice little race there, a mid-mate. 7 getting into the 19 a little bit there. Chef Charlie is gonna need a miracle here, I think, here to try getting himself into Homestead, but you never know what can happen here with the late races. Caution. 9 extending his lead here a little bit. riding here with 5th place with Perky. Perky was a pole sitter here tonight. See if we can get this car dialed back in here. Taking a peek to the other side of the 24. Pulling a little crossover there on the 24, Perky up to 4th. See if he can pick off the 2 here. I've got Ratliff back up to 6th there. Two underneath the 4. .48 looking to make it 3 wide here. .48 up the 3rd, 2 pulling a crossover. .48 up the 3rd now here. Not sure if he's going to have enough laps here to close in on the 9. Alright, coming to the line here this time. We'll have 8 laps to go here. .48 trying to see if he can run down the 9 here for stage 2 victory. .24 getting loose there in the back. .24 around. 42 and affecting it. 42 around. This might bring out a caution here. .24's in the pits. Do have a caution on the track here. This is going to make a shootout here. It's going to be interesting to see how things sort out here. See if guys, this would be a good time to see if someone like Cocky or Chef Charlie would try to pull a little strategy here for some track position. So far, it looks like everyone's going to come in for some fresh rubber here. I think when we go green here, we'll have 5 or less laps to go here. Should be a shootout here. Looks like 9 comes out first off of pits here. Actually, maybe Chef Charlie did pull a little strategy here. Alright, here we go. I think we're going to go green here at the line. We have about 3-4 lap shootout here. See if the 19 can hold them off here. Alright, looks like he's holding off the 48 so far here. 40 taking a peek here. 19 hanging tough there in the lead. 9's going to give him a little bit of a shot here. He's trying to hold off the 2 fastest guys here tonight so far, the 9 and 48. See if he can have himself a good corner here. 48 into the 9 a little bit. 4 taking a peek. Ooh, 48 got himself a nice run there. Not sure what happened. Okay, there's the 48 here. Coming in the corner here a little bit hot. Slides up, see if the 19 can take advantage of that. Can't quite get the run. 9 looking to get underneath the 19 here. Or underneath the 48, excuse me. Perky slipped up there. 9 to the lead. 9 or 2 behind him. Nine got himself a little bit of a gap here. I think we're going to have white flag when we come to the line here. 19 losing a lot of spots here. 48 into the wall. The 4 car trying to get underneath the 48. I like that strategy move by the 19 of Chef Charlie there, but just kind of got forced up there in this line and losing a lot of spots now. The stage looking pretty good here for the 9. 2 making himself a nice move here for second. Nine for the stage win, 2 for second, 48 for third, 4. Fourth for 4. 5th place, not sure who we got for 5th. 5th, I think, is Ratliff. Came home 5th. All right, we got our leader here, the 7 of Rock Bottom. '24 is actually in the lead there, Little Strategy. 87 up there. A lot of guys, because of that late pit stop, decided to try Little Strategy. 24 in the wall. Oh, we got a big mess there of accidents here. The 4's got some damage. That's going to change things up a little bit here. Got Travesty making a little noise here up to second place here with Little Strategy. All right, we got old Mr. Leroy there up the first here. He showed that he has a pretty fast car here tonight. See what a little track position does for him here. That Chef Charlie there is up there battling again here. He's kind of the meat in the sandwich there between the 9 and 48. Looks like he laid off a little bit here. Get underneath the 9. Push the 9 and the 48. Get a little bit of racy there. Like the move by the 19 car. Except it looks like he kind of felt bad about that and kind of gave them their spots back here. Long stage here. Still over 70 laps this stage here. These guys are going to have to kind of baby these tires here if they want to make around a one stop here. Fuel wise, they can make her one stop. Alright, let's see what this 2 car can do here up front. Clean air. Oh, the Chef there. Oh boy. Not sure if the 19 got a little help here. That's going to be a terrible break for the Chef there. We're sitting in third. 9 making a move there to the for the lead here. See if we can see if. Looks like the Chef has a little damage there on the driver's side. '87 going to get a little shuffle back here. The 4 underneath him. Rock Bottom running a little bit better here, stage 3. '48 looking to make a move on the 24. Looks like the 2 is hanging tight with our leader at the moment here. '87 looks to be a little bit all over the track here. Oh, not sure what happened to the 13 there. Kind of caused a little cluster there. Got the 48 making a move here. Sitting there in third, kind of making a close it in on our top two here. Nine pushed a little bit in that corner there, two gaining a little bit of ground. 48 seems to be steadily closing on our leaders here. We'll see if that he's abusing those tires here to get up to the top two, or what happens here. I'd love to see this go green here, see who's been saving tires, who hasn't. .48 up to the two. .48 all over the two. Oh, 24's around. Well, there goes the strategy there. Go green here. We'll have about 58, 59 laps to go. Here we go. Two underneath the 9. Get a little racy here. Couldn't quite make it work here. We got 19 of Chef making a move. He's sitting in 5th now. On the inside of 48. So far, we got the 2 hanging close here with the 9. Looks like the 9 is extending his lead here over. Looks like got ourselves another accident here. Between the 424. Alright, here we go. We got Travesty on looks like he must have stayed out here, got 2 tires, gonna lead a lap here. Looks like he's got a little lag on here, maybe he forgot the pit. Alright, we got I think that's Rock Bottom there up to 4th, Charlie in 5th. All over to, or the 48 all over to 2. Looking to get around the 2, push a little hard there. Got ourselves about 45 laps to go here. Seven car Rock Bottom there, looking a lot better here, midway through the 3rd stage here. 24's worked his way back up to 5th. Inmates kind of in the back there. Four following the 24 back up to the top 5 here. 48's found his way around the 2. Fighting way back to 2nd here. .48 crossing him over. So far the 9's holding a commanding lead here. Do have rock bottom there, slip back to 6 now. Still running a nice third stage here. .48 looks like he is closing a little bit of ground there on our leader here. Two cars kind of falling off the pace a little bit here, but still holding good commanding third place there. .48 closing in on the 9. 48's pretty fast here tonight. If you could just keep it out of the wall coming off of the turns, you might have something here for the 9 here. Leaders closing in to put the number 13 car lap down here. .48 lost a little bit of ground to the leader here. Tires are starting to wear out here. Cars are starting to get a little free here. See the 19 car there. Almost lost it. 48, or the 9. Oh, 46 on the inside wall. Seven into the pits there. About halfway through a fuel run here, but we'll see if the guys decide to run it like the number 7 here there of Rock Bottom and try to cut this in half here, get some fresh tires on the short pit. I think we have about 25 laps to go here this time. Looks like the 4 is in. 24 is coming in as well. Looks like something happened a little bit here between the 2 and a 13. Looks like we got ourselves a caution here on the track. This will shake things up a little bit here. Not sure if we caught anyone a lap down. All right. Here we go. Number 9 here. Mac the Breadman in the lead. Ratliff up to 3rd. Chef Charlie in 4th here after we cycled around. Leroy. Here we go. Gonna have about 20 laps to go here. 9 gets a good jump here. We got Inmate there up to I've got the 4 looking for 3rd here. All right, here we got leader there, Mac the Breadman. We got 2nd place of Perky, 3rd place of Ratliff, 4th of Buckshot, 5th place of Mr. Leroy. The 48 was closing in a little bit on the 9 here. We'll see what he has for the 9 here in the last 20 laps of the race here. 48's been in a little bit of a little slump here. Hasn't won a race here in a few races here. One of the fastest drivers here in the league here. Up to the back bumper of the 9. See if they get a little racy here and see if that 42 of Ratliff can get up here and mix it up with these boys. Perky takes the corner a little too high there. And there goes Perky. A lot of damage on that 48. No caution on the track. That's going to destroy the 48's race. Pushing it just a little bit too hard maybe there. Right now, I think this is the 9 car's race to lose here if we go green. Four underneath the 42. It's going to be the race to watch here for 2nd. Oh, Mr. Leroy there trying to mix it up there. Alright, come to the line here. We'll have 11 to go. Race is winding down here. 24 is closing in on 4th place here. 24 seems to have a very good short run car here. And it kind of goes away at the end. I think we got 6th place there of Inmate. Kind of kept his nose clean all night here. Had himself a nice little race. Underneath the 42 for 2nd. 42 hanging tough. 8 to go at the line this time. Four into the wall. Looks like we got a caution on the track here. Cocky has a lot of damage. Not sure who all was involved there. This is going to be a big break for the 48 car there. You have a lot of cars to pass, but it's going to make things a little interesting here. Alright, it's going to be that number 9 car. Let's see if he comes out first here off the track, or out of the pits here. Looks like he is going to beat the 4 and the 42. Two and third. All right here, Notch. I think we've got to have about 5-lap shootout here. See how aggressive that number 2 car there is. Mr. Leroy here trying to get himself his first win of the season here. All right, here we go. Green. 9 gets a good start here. We got the Chef making a move here. Chef's got to give himself a win here. Right, 2 settles in the second here. Oh boy, the 19 gets loose, slams the 42. 42's at top 5 all night here. Bad break for the 42. Two closing in on the 9 a little bit, but it goes high in this corner here. It looks like everyone followed him high there. Ken the 2 pulled off about 3 or 4 fastest laps of his life here. Looks like he pushing a little bit too hard here last couple corners here. All right, 2 looks like he closed the gap just slightly in that corner there. Oh, pushing off the wall. Oh, it keeps it off the wall there. Just pushing it too hard. Got 2 laps to go here. Four sitting in third. We got Perky there has made his way back to the 4th. 5th place at the 24 there of Wreckfest. 6th place is Inmate. It's been in that 6th, 7th spot most of the night here tonight. Looks like this race is going to be the number 9 car here. Just keep the tires underneath them here. Alright, we got Mac the Breadman picking right up where he left off last week with a win here. It's going to carry that momentum in here in the Homestead next week. We'll see if anyone's got anything for him at Homestead next week. Mac the Breadman's been kind of dominating these playoffs here. Looks like our final 4 next week will be Mac the Breadman and Wreckfest there with wins. By points, we'll have Buckshot and Perky. All right, we'll see if we can get our winner in here. All right, we got our winner in here of Mac the Breadman.
How's it going?
Doing well. Probably not quite as good as you are right now there. Just kind of picking right up where you left off last week with dominating most of the race there tonight.
Yeah, it was a good race. Me and Perky were battling back and forth. Same with Leroy. Hats off to Leroy. Leroy was hanging there with me, and that third stage with 7 to go, I tend to pull away from him on the short run.
Yeah, it looked like the 48 and 2 there could keep up with you for a little bit, but your car looked to be about the smoothest there. And give it a couple laps, they would just seem to push it just a little bit too hard in the corners there, and you would just pull away ever so slightly there. And I wasn't sure if things would get a little rowdy there with about a 5-lap shootout, but they were pretty quiet there up front there.
Yeah, I knew as the laps wound down, I knew people were going to try to dive bomb and give me the bumper, anything to get more spots, but I just kept not watching my mirror and just kept focusing on what's in front of me. Didn't want to get caught up in other people's stuff, and with Perky hitting the wall and nosing it into the wall, that kind of gave me a little bit of relief because he by far had the faster car than I did. So
yeah, his car was fast there, but just sometimes smooth is better than having a loose, fast car.
Yeah, especially on a long run. That first stage, I seen him pull back about 3 seconds on me, and I was like, okay, he's saving tires. I'm gonna do the same. I started backing up my corner entry so I wasn't loose coming out and looping it around, but ended up getting the first and second stage and came away with a win.
Well, these playoffs has pretty much been Mac the Breadman show here. Next week's for all the marbles there at Homestead. How you feeling about that?
They better be ready because I ain't stopping here. I'm getting that final win next week.
All right, well, you heard it here. We'll see if I can carry that momentum here that he's had all playoffs. See if he can dominate Homestead next week, and make sure everyone tunes in, and we'll see everyone next week.
All right, thank you.
All right, have a good night.